Hello everybody and welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I am bringing you this makeup look right here. Perfect for summer, little bit of glam but not too hard to achieve. I found that nice sweet spot and I've been wearing a very similar look to this in a lot of my videos and you guys have been loving it, so thank you so much for the love. But I wanted to share it with you using all vegan products. If you guys keep up with this channel, you know I did an entire 5 or 6 video series called the Vegan Series where I featured these products, and now that that is wrapped up, I thought what better than to do a complete makeup look using it all. So if you guys would like to know how to achieve this summery glam look, then please keep watching. Alright, I'm actually going to use primer for once. Sappho is a new brand that we just launched. I have a whole video dedicated to it if you guys want to check it out. And here I am using their dry skin primer just as a bit of a base because I'm going to go in with the 100% pure Super Fruits Healthy Foundation in the shade White Peach. This is a little bit more drying for me. I think as my skin sort of warms it up, it looks a little bit better. That's also why I like to apply it with the hands. I didn't want a ton of coverage, but I did want everything to sort of be seamless, get rid of all the redness, so I apply it relatively generously and then just blend it out. For concealer today, we are using none other than the Hint Beauty Duet Perfecting Concealer. I use it in the shade Light. I don't think this is very brightening. I think it's actually a pretty good match for my skin tone. So if you have my skin tone and you want it to be more brightening, try the shade Fair. And again, since this is quite a creamy, relatively thick formulation with a lot of coverage, it's great. I would recommend blending it with the finger and also setting it with a little bit of powder. I applied powder off camera at the very end because I wanted this to sort of melt into the skin, like I said. For bronzer, I'm using the usual Delium Tools 964, but I'm switching it up a little bit and using the Lily Lolo Montego Bay bronzer. If you really like the 100% pure cocoa pigmented bronzer, this is super similar. You can see it's very warm. Unfortunately, on camera, it's picking up a lot more orange than it looks in real life, but it does have a very nice warmth to it, so if you have a tan skin, this would be great for you. And I'm applying it pretty generously because it's a good, warm, summery, glamorous look, and I'm applying that to the neck, underneath the cheekbones, and to the temple as per usual. You guys already know the drill. For blush, of course, I had to use the 942 Delium Tools brush, my go-to, and the new Antonym Cheek Crush. It is so good. I also got to skip out on highlighter because it's so radiant, but you can see I really do like to apply this with quite a heavy hand, and I apply it quite heavily on the apples, as well as bringing it quite high up because it does have that luminous effect. I want to make sure that that stands out and gets the job done. Eyebrows, I am using the Kjaer Weis brow brush as well as the Hint Beauty brow definer. I love this. I'm using the shade Auburn. Since my hair has such a warm tone to it, though this doesn't match my eyebrows perfectly, there's just something about it that really ties it in. I have a complete dedicated video using this and the Lily Lolo to compare, so I didn't show you the whole thing. I just showed you a little bit of me filling it in, so I will link that down below for you guys. For eyes, so I'm using the Hint Beauty Sweet Nectar palette, and we're starting it off like we start off all looks with the Delium Tools 785. This center shade, unfortunately they are not individually named, is the most beautiful, perfect, warm peach. I use this on a almost everyday basis. I am obsessed with it, and I am just popping that right through the crease, and I'm taking it out quite far, as I usually do. And then I'm just taking a little flat 787 brush by Delium Tools, and I am just blending that out with the neutral color that is in the palette. It's the most perfect matte bone shade. I do believe it's Linen Kiss, so if you guys have that shade, it's a good one. Then I am going into my Hint Beauty shadows that I've depotted, and I put them in here in the Z palette, which is now available on Integrity Botanicals. I'll link it down below in case you guys are interested. And I'm taking Rosy Velvet on a Delium Tools 781 brush, and I'm really just concentrating that in the edge, again to sort of intensify the warmth. The difference between the two isn't too strong, but it's strong enough to add some dimension. And then I'm going back in with that center shade and the Delium Tools 785, and I'm making sure that those edges are nice and diffused. All of the Aggressa eye tints are vegan, which is really great because they're some of my favorite eye products that Integrity Botanicals carries. And I'm taking the shade Oreo and just my little pinky finger, and I'm taking that right in the inner corner for a little pop of color, taking that just underneath the brow for some shine on both eyes here. Really quite heavy-handed as well. You could use a little brush if that makes your life easier. I have really, really skinny fingers, so it comes in handy. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of this as a highlight on the face. You guys will see that in just a minute here. I'm hitting the Cupid's bow. And then I'm also going to just tap the tip of my nose. It's a really, really subtle highlighter, which I think is really pretty and has that beautiful champagne tone. Taking the Antonym 13 brush, I believe it is. It's just their little angled brush, and the Antonym liner in black. If you wanted something a little more soft, you can use the brown shade. I am just doing the usual half the eyelid trick that I like to do for some definition. And following up with the Lily Lolo mascara. This is, of course, like every product I've mentioned, vegan. Really, really great option. It's bristly and rubbery, if I'm not mistaken. I believe the tip of it is rubbery, and it's a pretty good mascara. Definitely a cult classic in the green beauty community. Finishing this look off with a 100% pure lip glaze. This is in the shade Lychee. I am obsessed with these shades and is the perfect, warm, peachy pinky pop to wrap this look up. Alright, so that is it. This is my completed look using 100% vegan products. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I think it's really easy to achieve, but it's also a little bit of a level of glam to it. I'd be more than happy to go out at night in this. I did also want to feature this foundation, the 100% pure, because I haven't featured it in a while, and it's really great in the summertime when my skin's producing a little bit more oil. The sun is just melting it right off. It's really great, but I use and adore every single one of these products and highly recommend that you pick them up. If you guys did not catch the vegan series, which is a series that I did going through every single vegan product that Integrity Botanicals carries as far as makeup goes, please do check it out. I did like 5 or 6 videos on it. I'll have them all linked in the description box down below, as well as every single product I've mentioned. And don't forget, our social media is always down there as well. So follow us. We're everywhere. Keep up with us, you know, when we post videos, blog posts, new product launches, the whole shebang. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe because I upload new videos here every single Monday and Friday, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!